Welcome to Home Cinema and Tech Review. A lot of viewers are asking, can I use a Fresnel ALR screen with Valerion Vision Master Series? It's a triple laser. Would I be seeing a speckle effect, laser speckle everybody's talking about? And how it's going to look. First, you're seeing real-time me with the Valerion Vision Master Pro and with the Fresnel screen like this. So the backdrop is heavily lit. This is a big building, 4,000, 5,000 square meter. And inside of this building, we got a dedicated studio right now, thankfully. And in this setup, as you can see, there are lots of spotlights on the top. And if you walk with me, this is the new studio that I shoot and collaborating with Technobiotic TV team. So this is a pretty good picture. And Fresnel could be a recommendation. If you have a lot of ambient lights and if you want to block the ambient lights, want to watch the setup like a TV, then this could be your screen. For some people, this will look interesting. And in the end of the video, I will create a dedicated section where I move the projector to the ground level and project it from down below, just like an ultra short throw Epson LS300 here. I want to see the brightness difference. This is not going to be that section, so I'm going to talk whatever I talk, and then you're going to see the last section, and this video will be finished. Because I've created a dedicated video how to buy a Fresnel screen, how these will be affecting with the side angles, I've created a whole tutorial and guide about this. And I really love the dedication of ambient light and overall contrast with the Fresnel. But still, with my limitation of my house, changing a house is more expensive than changing a screen and projector. You probably know that. So my personal reference would be probably staying a long throw ALR or ultra short throw lenticular motorized screens. Because the Fresnel has a fixed optical center point and it needs to be fixed. I haven't seen any motorized Fresnels, probably that's why. So they're expensive material. They're protecting your visual from more reflective lights all around, like circle design. All of these things explained in the full tutorial. So what you're seeing is a 4K video from my Home Cinema and Tech View channel again. You can come to the channel. You can go from here to go to channel. And from the playlist, you can have the projector and TV audio test videos, projector and TV test videos, and game videos. Games are sharper, that's why I use the games, and also the copyright issue, no copyright on the gameplay. So let's just try to play a food video. I don't know if you're hungry, but I am. This is a 4K video right now running from internals of Valerion Vision Master Pro. Let me just double check. Yes, it's running 4K and it's beautiful. It's beautiful. If you're seeing some lines, this is because of the camera. And speckle effect, laser speckle, I will do a slow motion shot in the end so you can decide whether you could see a speckle, laser speckle or not. If we are going to compare it with long throw ALR screens and ultra short throw Fresnels like this, yes, kind of like a little bit reduced speckle effect, but I am not a laser speckle seeing kind of like type of person. And I don't also look for, DLP rainbow effect till the edges and moving objects just to try to see them or capture them. I just sit and enjoy casually. That's what I would like to do. So if you are really caring about laser speckle, yes, a little bit less than long throw ALR materials, but Fresnel will give you a lot more contrast. In this scene, I want to stop, and in this scene, I will move around. By the way, you're going to see a little less light when I move around to corners because the Fresnel is blocking to the sides. That will give you some sort of like, not a speckle problem, but the angles of the Fresnel screens too. So don't focus on color shifting and also viewing quality because the Fresnel is focused basically straight up. That's how it is. And the last thing, I need to color grade the video for the camera sensor. When I move, probably I won't be able to do the color grading. The reason that is, I want to explain it. The triple laser projectors tend to show us a purple image on the camera sensor. I don't see it. I see it just like a TV, and I shot a dedicated TV side-by-side video, but I have to create a dedicated color calibration points, and I made dedicated colors on the screen. I toned them into the neutral gray. After color grading, we match the TV with the Valerion, with the eyes, with our eyes, what we see. So there is a lot of effort into it. But when I move around, I don't want to color grade the rest of the video. So there will be some like shifts. Just try to focus, not the colors. If I can't match it exactly on the color grading, because I don't want to move things like the rest of the room image tonality. So fixed scenes are easy to color grade just the screen. Through the rest, I will leave it as it is. But it's very difficult. So for the efforts and the information that I put into videos, I want your likes and subscribes. I want to repeat this because it matters. I'm putting a lot of effort in every production, every video that I create. So without further ado, let's take the camera into the slow motion at 2.7K 120, and I'm going to move slowly, even with the slow motion. If there is a speckle, if there is something, if that you see, let me know what you think under the comment section as always. So this was just to give you a glimpse of an example. And then you're going to see, of course, my promise is my promise. I will take the projector from ground up and put it higher. See if there's a big brightness difference by sending it something like this. This could be a small table, but smaller IKEA table that I suggested early with the same height like this one could be more practical. So I will put it on that and get it higher to this level, maybe get it a little bit more higher too. See if there is a big difference. We're going to talk about it, and this video will be finished. As always, until the next video, bye from Home Cinema and Tech Review, and hoşça kalın from Turkey, Istanbul. And if you're living in Turkey, Istanbul, you can come and visit this experience room. You can test your own projector if you got your name listed in advance using the email address or telephone numbers. Call here, Technobiotic team, and get your place and time, like get a date and time, and then you will be able to probably test your own projector here with different screens. And I think it's a big chance before buying a big thing to your home, because these are big, like 100-inch, 120, 135. These are big sizes. You don't want to move things around too much and buying a wrong screen. So let's go to the last section and finish this video. The last part is the most amazing part. I wasn't expecting to have it on this level. So I could have started video like this because the brightness increased, but I'm going to do something different because changing the angle of the projector does not affect extremely much, but changing the viewing angle, like personally, if you sit lower to the ground, amazing brightness happens, like probably 30 to 40%. It's not easy to measure bouncing light without a custom tool, but I will do exactly what I mean, and you're going to understand when I say so. So let me just first put it up high and lower it down. As you can see, I'm going to take it upwards, and the brightness is going away because the Fresnel screen is trying to block the ambient light, and you can see the wall, so it is blocking the light. When I drop it on the ground, you got a pretty good deal of a contrast, but you have no idea what I see. Let me just do another section. This is the eye level, and probably many of the seats will be higher. Let's take a lower this setup and how it affects. Whoa! It's becoming great. Let me just go up again. And we are very high. Let me just go down for you again. I just add the positioning, and I'm going to go down. Just get ready. Okay, I'm going down, down. Increase a lot. So that's how much the increase of your personal angle. I want to repeat that. This is an extremely lit environment and you can see a person and I can read anything. And of course, dropping down your sitting position, it's not too difficult, but it's not too easy if you got the furniture. But you got to place your screen accordingly. So if you're thinking about Fresnel, this is also another guide. I don't want to create a whole another video just for Valerion and the Fresnel combination, but this might be affecting with the long throw projector users. Most of the time, ultra short throw is just throwing this angle and then bouncing back straight to you. So it's not affected. But with the long throw, you got a little bit of less angle, 45 for the ultra short throw, but maybe 20 to 35 to Valerion. So that means you're having the less angle, but for that angle, you got to make it up with angling your screen. So probably what we are having is changing the reflected light's direction. The Fresnel is acting for ultra short throw, but we are trying to push the limits with long throw projectors. That's why probably this is happening. So if we could have lowered it on the ground, lowered it on the ground level, but that way, when you put your projector onto the ground level, what's going to happen is you will be probably have to use too much of angle correction, and that will probably kill the picture quality on the corners because you're going to have a lot of keystone effect. So you probably, use the 45-degree angle with a long throw. That doesn't too much of a making a sense. And you got to make the screen higher. All those things are really not usable for a high-end device like this. So if you prefer to use it, AWOL Vision or ultra short throw expensive projector would be much more expensive choice, but still for a Fresnel. But can it be usable? Yes, it will be usable. And if you got a dedicated, some small table that I've showed you, like an IKEA, $10, it'll hold up. Valerion is compact. So, hope to see you in the next video. I hope you learned another useful information.